Good evening. This is All India Radio Kohima. I am Jonas Yantan with Evening News. The headlines. President Murmu launches Pradhan Mantri DP Mukt Bharat Abhiyaan virtually. Says Jan Bhagidari is key to eliminate DP from the country. Nagaland Chief Secretary asks Department of Youth and Sports Resources to maintain transparency and equality for development of sports. Centre bans export of broken rice with an aim to increase domestic availability. An Aboi subdivision launches month-long observation of National Nutrition Month. Now the news in detail. President Draupadi Murmu has said that Jan Bhagidari is the key to eliminate tuberculosis from the country. The president was speaking after virtually launching the Pradhan Mantri DP Mukt Bharat Abhiyaan to reinvigorate the mission of DP elimination from the country by 2025. During the event, the President Murmu also launched the Nikshay 2.0 initiative, a portal to provide a platform for donors to provide various forms of support to those undergoing DP treatment. She said that under the world's biggest Ayushman Yojana, the wellness centers have been especially geared to work towards the elimination of tuberculosis. Emphasizing on the commitment of New India to fighting against TB, President Murmu said that India's response to COVID-19 is a testimony to India's seriousness on the matter. She emphasized on the importance of role of public representatives in the success of the cause. Recalling the adage of prevention is better than cure, the President said that a TB prevention program will be initiated soon. She asked people not to feel any sort of inhibition and come forward to help in early detection and elimination of tuberculosis. Speaking on the occasion, Health Minister Dr. Mansukh Mandavia recalled Prime Minister Narendra Modi's clarion call to end DP in the country 5 years ahead of the Sustainable Development Goals of 2030. Dr. Mandavia added that through people's participation, India will defeat tuberculosis. Nagaland Chief Secretary J. Alam, while stressing on the importance of talent hunt for good sports players in the state, said that it is important for the Department of Youth Resources and Sports to have connections with the youths to carry out projects. He also asked the department to maintain transparency, equality, and not have nepotism among the sports players. Speaking during the departmental review meeting with Tourism and Youth Resources and Sports departments at his conference hall today, the Chief Secretary asked for maintenance of a database of sports persons. He also said that the distribution of sports equipment in villages was another way of promoting and encouraging sports to the youths, and also said that the department's financial issues have been noted. Director YRS Akamla Juba highlighted that the department aims to promote sports and further develop sports infrastructural facilities, conduct tournaments, coaching camps, talent search, participation in regional, national and international levels of competition. Commissioner and Secretary of Tourism Kito Zumomi highlighted the department's activities and visions. He pointed out that the strategies of the department were to identify and export all key tourism products, develop quality tourism infrastructure and facilitation services, provide human resources development, develop marketing plans, and create an enabling environment for local tourism stakeholders. In this, the Chief Secretary called upon the Department of Tourism to be industry-friendly, register tourist guides, follow the single-window app, calculate the total industry output, and see to the feedback of the tourists. The centre has banned the export of broken rice with an aim to increase domestic availability. The Directorate General of Foreign Trade in a notification said export policy of broken rice is revised from free to prohibited. The notification came into effect from today. It added that provisions under the Foreign Trade Policy 2015-2020 regarding the transitional arrangement shall not be applicable to the notification. The government has also imposed a 20% export duty on non-basmati rice except for bar-boiled rice to boost domestic supplies. A Revenue Department notification said an export duty of 20% has been imposed on rice in husk, badi or rough and husked brown rice. The export of semi-milled or wholly milled rice, whether or not polished or glazed other than parboiled rice and basmati rice will also attract a customs duty of 20%. As a mark of respect to Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II, the government has decided that there will be one-day state mourning on September 11th throughout the country. On the day of mourning, the national flag will be flown at half-mast throughout India on all buildings where the national flag is flown regularly, and there will be no official entertainment on the day. This news comes to you from All India Radio, Kohima. You can also listen to this news bulletin on News on Air app and YouTube channel AIR News Kohima. Aboi subdivision in Mon district today launched the month-long observation of Rashtriya Poshan Mah on National Nutrition Month with Additional Deputy Commissioner Aboi, Anoka H. Asumi, as special guest. Speaking on the occasion, Asumi expressed hope that the program will benefit the female population as a whole towards a healthier future. He further added that this program is important not only at a governmental level, but also at an individual and grassroots level of the community, as it ensures the safety and health of the people. Block-level anemia and screening camp was conducted by CTPO Office, Aboi, Department of Social Welfare, in collaboration with CHC, Aboi. Further, the importance of anemic screening was delivered by Medical Officer Ayush, CHC, Aboi, Dr. T. Hongpei Konyak. A 3-day workshop on documenting and developing cultural heritage methodological approaches conducted by the Department of Art and Culture, Nagaland, in collaboration with the Center for Naga Tribal Languages, Nagaland University, Kohima Campus, Merima, concluded today. Pro-Vice Chancellor of Nagaland University, Kohima, Professor N. Venu, guest of honor, said that given the contemporary scenario where Naga society is changing at a rapid pace, such a workshop is the need of the hour. Faculty and coordinator of the workshop, Jan Bhagidari, stressed on the need for the development of cultural heritage and re-looking at ways to understand the cultural heritage, especially in the context of decolonization and carving an indigenous way of looking at culture and identity. Director of Department of Art and Culture, Adela Moore, also addressed the gathering. Night curfew has been reinforced in the Assam side of Sivasagar district bordering Nagaland state for 60 days. Additional District Magistrate ADM Sivasagar, Assam, in a prohibited order informed that a reinforced night curfew in the 5-kilometer belt in Assam side of Sivasagar district bordering Nagaland state came into effect from 6th of August for 60 days from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. The ADM said the night curfew was imposed as a precautionary measure to prevent the occurrence of anti-social elements, extremist and unlawful activities coming across the Assam-Nagaland border in the belt of Sivasagar district. The order also prohibited the movement of any person, group of persons or any vehicular traffic during the period of night curfew. However, magistrates, security personnel of Army, CRPF, police and civil officials deployed on duty are exempted from the purview of the prohibited order. The National Testing Agency NTA is expected to announce the Common University Entrance Test CUET undergraduate results by 15th of this month, or if possible, even a couple of days earlier. This was informed by UGC Chairman Professor M. Jagadesh Kumar. He also advised all participating universities to keep their web portals ready to start the UG admission process based on CUET undergraduate score. The CUET undergraduate hall entrance were held in 4 phases. It was conducted in almost 259 cities across the country and 9 cities outside India. And now 20 news, here the main points again. President Murmu launches Pradhan Mantri DP Mukt Bharat Abhiyaan virtually, says Jan Bhagidari is the key to eliminate DP from the country. Nagaland Chief Secretary asks Department of Youth and Sports Resources to maintain transparency and equality for development of sports. Centre bans export of broken rice with an aim to increase domestic availability. And Aboi subdivision launches month-long observation of National Nutrition Month. That is all we have in this evening news bulletin. Good night.